Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome to the July 2022 channel update. I'm actually recording this before the end of the month. Go me. If you are a channel member, you will have this video for 1 week early ahead of the general population. So if you are a channel member, thank you so much for your support. It's really appreciated. So part of the reason I'm recording this earlier than I usually do, one of the main reasons is because I'm actually going on vacation. Not exactly a full-blown vacation. I am still going to be working while I'm on vacation, or while traveling, I should say. I'm going back to New York for a week to see family, going to a couple Met games, got some family events going on, going to see some friends, going to get a bagel and a slice of pizza. It's going to be great. But I'm going back to New York for just over a week. So tomorrow's Friday, or today's Friday, I guess. Flying home tonight, taking a red eye back to New York, going to sleep, and then going to the Met game when I wake up. And then I'll be there the whole week. And then I come back to Los Angeles on that Sunday, or the next Sunday. So that's that. Be taking a work laptop and whatnot, but I didn't want to do another channel update on my phone like I did in my temporary apartment back in May, I guess. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't like the way that came out. And the other major reason I'm recording this early is because I've been saying this for a little while, but I want to get the channel updates out for everyone in the month that they are recorded. So the July update should be released in July for everybody, ideally. So I need to start recording this a little bit earlier. What that means for this specific video, though, is that the previous one was only recorded a couple weeks ago, so it seems fast, but the cadence will seem normal from here on out. A little bit more additional travel after coming back from New York. The following week, which is August 5th through the 7th, I will be at Evolution 2022. I have been looking forward to EVO since 2019, which is the last EVO I went to. But I've really been looking forward to it. COVID obviously canceled it a couple times, and this is the first in-person EVO in a couple years. So if you are a fan of fighting games and you are going to find yourself in Las Vegas the weekend of August 5th through the 7th, come to EVO. It is a great time, even if you have a passing interest in fighting games. You just like video games. Come to EVO. They're going to have a playable version of Street Fighter 6 for the general population, a bunch of other activations. I'm not working this EVO, which I'm actually kind of glad about, although it did mean that I couldn't get a free badge, but that's okay. But I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody in the fighting game community again. And yeah, just seeing what happens. It's always a really exciting time. EVO holds a very special place in my heart. I've had a lot of really awesome experiences there. So the content side of this update, we're in a bit of a lull right now, a bit of a release lull. I started streaming the 2018 version of God of War. I shouldn't say the 2018 version, just God of War 2018, as it's referred to. Started streaming that. I've never played this game before, and the trailer for Ragnarok that came out, I guess, last year got me kind of excited. And the reason I never played God of War before, the 2018 version specifically, is because when the first game came out, the very first one in 2005 or 2006, what year was that? God of War PS2 release date. 2005. Man, I'm good. When the first game came out in 2005, I played it at a store that I would eventually work at. It was a cell phone game store. Back in the mid-2000s, there were a lot of stores that were combining ideas. And I worked at the summer between senior year of high school and college. My first semester of college, I worked at a cell phone game store called Talk and Play. We sold cell phones and video games. Go figure. But they had the original God of War on a kiosk, and you could just play the whole game if you wanted to. And I played the first 20 minutes of the game where you got to fight you're on a ship and it's raining and you got to fight like a double-headed snake or something. I didn't like the gameplay. I was a big fan of Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 2 came out and was god-awful. And so I was like, okay, maybe I don't like these sort of hack and slash kind of combo games. I don't dig this. I don't like this gameplay. I'm not going to play God of War. And so I ignored the franchise up until this year. With 2018, visually it is stunning. I've always openly said that. Like, it is gorgeous. The voice acting was always very good looking, or good sounding, and performance wise, so it was good looking. Like the mocap performances. The combat seemed more interesting to me. Then it seemed way less hack and slash, way less Devil May Cry-esque. And so I always had like a passing interest in the 2018 version of the game. And since we're in a bit of a lull, and because Ragnarok was announced to be coming out this year, it finally got a release date for, I guess, September or November, I figured, hey, let's actually play this game. This way I can cover Ragnarok on the channel. And I'm enjoying it. I streamed it twice. I guess I streamed a total of like 7 hours so far. As far as I understand, it's like a 30-hour game. So looking forward to only streaming it, or only playing it while streaming. So the whole experience will be recorded and readily available. I've already had some, like, if you're into reactions and stuff, I've already had like a couple big, like, holy shit sort of moments. The game does those moments very well. Like those sort of surprise moments, like when you're in, I don't remember the name of the area, but it's like the bug area, and you're like climbing up a wall, and it doesn't feel like you're in a cutscene. You just feel like you're boosting Atreus up a wall so he can go around and get something for you, or like drop a chain for you, and then suddenly he gets captured. And it's like, oh, damn. And there was another moment shortly before that where an ape busts through a door, and it's just sick. There's a lot of really cool moments. I am playing it on the second hardest difficulty, or the second to last difficulty. So I guess hard. Like if it was normal, hard, expert, I'm probably playing on hard. One thing I will say is I wish the combat was a little bit better. I wish it felt more fluid. There are definitely times where the camera is just not playing along. I end up targeting the wrong things without realizing. Like I'll be targeting something in the distance instead of something right in front of me. Very reminiscent to Final Fantasy VII Remake, specifically the Yuffie DLC. Same problem. But the story is awesome. The environments are incredible. The voice acting performances are unbelievable, and they deserved all the awards they got, bar none. Like, fantastic so far. Even though I have gripes about the combat, looking forward to continuing it, and I anticipate continuing to look forward to Ragnarok. So that's kind of the content side of this update in particular. You know, we're in a lull, so there's not much else, but I just wanted to keep you guys updated. Yeah, I'm still... I mentioned in the last update a game called Last Faith. No release date on it. I was hoping it would come out this year, but I feel like if it was, we would have gotten a date by now. If it comes out this year, we'll cover it, but that's one of the games that I'm looking forward to. Last Faith is like a 2D Bloodborne-inspired action game. Like, it's very Victorian, evil-looking, like, just really cool. So there's that. But yeah, God of War is sort of like the focus for now. Doing, some more stuff with the community, just streaming. Please get involved in the chat. Come hang out. It is my first time playing this game, and I know a lot of folks like that sort of experience. Like if I watch somebody play a Souls game for the first time, it's one of my favorite things ever, is watching their reactions to those sorts of things and getting a fresh take on it. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, quick update. So again, going back to New York for a week. So there will be no streams or anything for the next week. And then I'll be going to EVO the following week. So if you're going to be in Vegas during EVO, let me know. Come say hi, and we'll meet up. All right. One final thing. I'm going to make and release to the public a sort of like a story time video. I did this last year for like my college experience as well as my career so far. And I watch my own videos. I look at them sometimes. And I was watching one of the Storytime videos, and I was like, oh, yeah, the reaction to this was really positive. And So people got a lot out of it, and people asked for more. So I have one that I want to do. I'm going to record it, see how it turns out, but it's not a happy topic, and it has to do with YouTube and weird interactions with people. So I want to record it, see how it sounds, and then release it, or maybe record it again and change like the presentation. The way I do these storytime videos is I literally just press record and start talking. Like I don't script it at all. I may have like some bullet points of things that I want to make sure I cover, but yeah. So I definitely don't want to edit it, but I also want to make sure that like the story that I'm trying to tell, or the stories that I'm trying to tell, the right message is coming across. It has to do with like stalkerish fans. So yeah, that's just sort of the topic. And it's something that's happened a lot, and not a lot. I shouldn't say that. It's happened like a handful of times, but like the anxiety that it causes is a lot. And so I'm sort of realizing now that like that has affected me in very weird ways. And like that anxiety is like manifesting again. And truth be told, like part of the reason I want to make the video is mostly for me. It's just kind of get it out there and like help process it a bit. And also to help other folks, because I know that there are like content creators that subscribe to my channel and watch my channel and like do come to me for advice. And this is a very real thing that does unfortunately happen, and it has happened to me several times. So figured we should talk about it, mostly for me. But I'll record that. I'll upload it at some point. It may not be immediate, but that has been on my mind. That's a channel update. Travel, back to New York, Evo, God of War, Last Faith, hopefully this year, and then Ragnarok coverage later this year. Okay, let me give a thank you to my channel members. Again, you folks have this video 1 week early ahead of time. So thank you very much to John Aldridge, which is 26 months. Tammy Skinner with 26 months. Hector J. Estrada with 14 months. Joe Saunders with 13 months. Daniel Cockerill with 9 months. Spencer Young with 7 months. Phoenix Loader with 5 months. Jude Lazowski with 4 months. B Tide with 4 months. The Old One with 4 months. Good Luck with 3 months. Stu J. Mac 26 with 3 months. And just recently joined Bag Dat Money with 3 days. Bag Dat Money, great name. All right. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And again, if you're at Evo, let me know. All right. Have a good one.